Well, Gary, we're off to Harrogate this weekend. They beat us earlier this season. I think I remember around the time it was a bit of doom and gloom because they were a newly promoted side, but they have shown everyone how really what a good side they are.
Yeah, they've done very well. Started the season off very well, and they've maintained that. I know they're off a defeat midweek, and I'm sure there'll be a reaction from them. But they're a good outfit, and they showed that earlier in the season when they come to our place.
Yeah, I remember they were very organised, weren't they? Hard to break down, and they all did their jobs really well. Yeah,
it'd be very similar at the weekend, with the artificial pitch that obviously they play on. We've got to get used to that. So our training this week, we've used the 3G here. So it'll be a tough game.
And what are you like with plastic pitches? I know you played on them at QPR, a very different surface to the one they have these days. Yeah. But how are your thoughts on it?
They're much better now than when I played on them. They're more realistic. Well, I say realistic, more true to grass. They play their part. Clubs have them. They use them 24/7, so they get some revenue back into the club that way. So it helps them financially. And clubs use them for that reason. So good luck to them. But I much prefer grass.
And how are the players with that as well? It's very marmite with players, and some love it, some hate it.
Yeah, very true. Some do, some don't. So, but we have to make sure during the course of the season that we play on a few 3G surfaces. We just got to be prepared and ready and do what we can on them.
Does it give these teams who have these surfaces almost a home advantage where they're used to playing on this every week and they have a grass team come?
I think so. I think it gives an advantage, but what everybody forgets as well is that they have to adjust their game, because one week they're playing on an artificial surface and then the next week they've got to play in grass. So yes, it has an advantage when they're playing at home, but they have to adjust also when they're playing away from home. So yeah, a bit of a catch-22 to it all.
Yeah, and we look back to last week. Disappointing result in the end. We had very threadbare numbers as well. Mm-hmm. Is that something that we're looking to improve on going into this weekend? Have the numbers improved?
Not really, no.
No, we also had a May play for Portsmouth last night as well, so that's another player who will not be playing Saturday. Are we looking to? Is it something we're looking to revisit later on in the season, maybe?
Well, with Adam, he's been recalled, so Kenny and Portsmouth have the right to do that. They've done that, and he played against Arsenal in the cup competition. So it is what it is. That's where we are at the moment. So numbers are light, but that's the situation that we're in.
And also, in times where it's a bit tough, as Saturday was, everyone was quite downbeat after the game. Is it important that we relay the message of unity across the club, not just in the playing squad and the management and the fans, but just everybody?
Yeah, everyone has to stick together. Of course I do. Yeah, it's very, very difficult at the moment for a number of different reasons. So it's a time that everybody has to stick together. Everybody wants us to be winning every single game. That's impossible. Everybody wants us to be top of the league or in the playoff area. That's something that we're not doing at the moment, and we have to realise what we are at the moment. And it's a very, very difficult situation that we're in.
And going back to the squad again, we did have 14 Saturday, but we seemed to have everyone. There weren't many square pegs and round holes anyway. Everyone seemed to have we had a player in every position available at least. Is that a positive for Saturday? Sorry.
I don't know, we might have a five-a-side team this weekend. That might be a positive.
Okay, well, I'm sure you won't be holding out open trials here. It's not got that bad, is it?
We do the best we can, and we try, every single day to work as hard as we possibly can. So that's all we can do in the current situation.
Okay, well, cheers for your time, Gary. Thank you.
Thank
Good luck
you.
Saturday.
Thanks.
Cheers.